welcome back to the Variant Geek Podcast. I'm Brennan,
And I'm Zach, and
and
Jason is a
Jason
bitch.
is a piece of shit.
We love him, but
Man's man's pulled up to do this recording, and then had more important things to do. Even though we moved our evenings around so that he could do this one with us.
man.
I don't even know the last time I played a video game with them. Oh, I guess I played League with him the other weekend, huh?
Yeah, you did. I haven't played a game with him in a hot minute. But in other news, I got a package today that says Zachary.
Have you opened it yet?
I was gonna open it on the podcast.
Yeah, baby. There's no
guys
video.
can't
but
see
do
shit,
it.
but there's tape, and I can't open the tape.
Bro, there's a lot of tape. You should just grab
Nice
scissors.
ASMR. Oh yeah, it's the it was light, and I was like, "What the fuck? Is it like a pocket pussy?" There's.
Oh, yeah. I already told you it's a heating sleeve for Tori.
Dude, I fucking love these.
Good.
Thank you.
Share with the people.
So when Brennan went to a thingy-majigger, like, what was that? Like a month ago, 2 months ago, month and a half ago. He got Funkos and got me Tormund Giantsbane, Sauron from Lord of the Rings for y'all cultured folk, and Saitama from One Punch Man. I'm actually gonna probably I could put them out in my living room, but that bookshelf is overflowing with shit. Yeah, thank you very much.
I am a piece of shit, and yeah, no problem.
Well, yes, we all know what.
Smellman asked me just now, can you do me a favor? And I said, probably not, but what is it? And he said, God, I gotta read this fully, because I am in Kennewick visiting my dear girlfriend and was wondering if you could be a proper right gentleman and pick me up so I can get back to my domicile.
Why does the man talk like he's in the 1920s?
And I said, nah, man, I'm not home.
Nah, man, I'm gone.
I'm on the other side of the world.
Car exploded. My keys grew legs and ran away.
Yeah, they did, man. It was crazy. You should have seen it.
My feet are now backwards.
So, I guess since Jason's gone... Fuck Jason. No, I'm kidding. So, I don't know. Do we want to kind of, like, talk about our business a little bit, I guess, or something? Or some Warhammer stuff?
So, like, I do know that since our last episode, there was one big gaming event. Obviously, we had the stream on it, but for those of you who didn't see our stream, we streamed our live reactions to the Xbox Showcase.
I forget we only do these once a month now, so yeah, that was... Yeah.
Which, it was a really good showcase. There were some really good games shown. Obviously, Starfield is, like, talk of the town. It has been for about the last month. It's kind of dying down.
I don't understand why some people are hating on it either. I'm like, it looks so good, and people are like, it's not so much bad.
Yeah, like, I see some of the issues people have, like, the issue of, like, there potentially not being any ground transport, which would be really dumb if you want us to explore entire planets. Give me some way to move across the freaking planet.
Please.
Instead of having to get in my ship and then go to a close, fast travel point and then get out of my ship. Like, that just seems overly tedious and just bad design. And the biggest issue that people have with it is the locked 30 FPS, which is both, like, yeah, should games nowadays probably be at 60 FPS? Sure, yeah, but, big but, the game is extremely massive and extremely big, and 30 FPS kind of makes a little bit
extremely
sense.
Massive and extremely big?
Yeah, both.
All right.
Like, there's just so much you can do in it, and it's like the game I've always kind of, like, wanted in terms of space open world, because you can literally dock with pirate ships and go into
Whoa.
the ship and fight them. If you know what docking is, you're on the wrong side of the internet. You need Jesus.
Jason knows what it is.
Well, Jason needs Jesus.
It's true.
And it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope it doesn't let me down. I've had a few games that I was really excited for just be complete disappointments. So I'm glad it's on Game Pass, so I don't have to pay for it. But I'm really hoping it's good. A, because it'll bump Xbox up. Because I actually have a good exclusive for the first time in a while. But
yeah, R.I.P. Halo, by the way.
Yeah. What else? Oh, for all y'all Atlas fans, Metaphor ReFantasio, which is being made by a lot of the vets from Persona 3, 4, and Royal, and 5 Royal. And it's their basically fantasy game. Instead of focusing on like a modern day Japan, it focuses purely on fantasy, which I'm really excited for. Persona 3 Reload, I think is what it's called, got announced, and it looks really fun, and they're basically spicing it up, and it looks yeah. I'm running out of words. I only have so many words in my vocabulary. But it looks really good. They're just basically Persona 5ing it, which is fine. It comes out next year on Game Pass too. A lot of the games they announced are coming out on Game Pass, which I think is really nice.
I know. It was really funny seeing the world premiere first to Game Pass. Every freaking thing it seemed like.
Yeah. And then Persona 5 Tactica, which is a chibi-esque tactics game.
Bro, why do chibis keep being here? Like, go away. They're not bad. It's just like...
And I do wish I was at... That's like one of the main reasons I wish I was at Anime Expo right now. Is
you can smell it.
Yeah. Oh, God. But... no, it's because Atlas has a booth there, and I think Matt Mercer was talking about stuff, and so there was the very slimmest chance I could have maybe gotten a photo with Matt Mercer.
Hey, it's better than potentially going to BlizzCon and not get to do anything.
Oh yeah, because they totally don't know how to run their own shit.
It's just so sad. For anyone who doesn't know, Zach and I were planning a potential trip to Anaheim in November to go to BlizzCon. It's been since I was like 7 or 8 wanting to go to BlizzCon, and now that I'm an adult with money, I'm like, dang, I can go to BlizzCon, and I was super excited. And Zach, more recent fan of their titles, but still knows Blizzard well enough, and the potential to like bring you guys along and like for like our TikTok and our short form content, and like maybe do interviews with like random cosplayers, maybe even, and things like that was exciting. But $300 to go general admission, and was it $800 for VIP?
Yeah.
And there's no guarantee that you get to see the panels and the arena events because they're doing lottery system for ticketing. They're overselling the arenas.
Why sell like the amount that's gonna be available when you can just oversell and make more money?
Well, the thing that makes me the most sad about it is they've been in the Anaheim Convention Center as long as I can remember. It's not like they don't know what they're doing. But yes.
Yeah. We also got a trailer for the new open world Star Wars game from Ubisoft, and people are very 50-50 on it. Which, I'm glad we have an open world Star Wars game, but at the same time, it's Ubisoft, and I'm not a huge fan of Ubisoft's gameplay in
they've
open
been
world games.
Especially recently, it's been
especially at the new Avatar they showcased, it looked the graphics sometimes look like the game's coming out on the 360, but also B, The gameplay just kind of looks like it doesn't look like they reinvented anything or tried to improve anything. It just looks like a rehash of... It looks like an Avatar skin on Far Cry. But the new Star Wars game, it looks okay. Like, I hope the story's good. I hope the characters are enjoyable enough. It's kind of cool to see a commando droid as your, like, partner droid. I don't think we've seen that before.
We haven't seen that. I mean, the whole, like, more humanized droids, nothing new, but, I mean, at least it's a new type of droid, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not getting excited for it, because usually that is the best way for me to enjoy something, is if I don't get too hyped about it and it's, fantastic, great. Or if I'm not hyped about it and it's just okay, then at least I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't overhyped. The few exceptions are like Elden Ring, Starfield. Like, those are games that Starfield's still looking forward to, but Elden Ring I was super excited for the better part of a year, and then it's so good. I wish I could go back and experience it for the first time again.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit like replaying Dark Souls 3, to be honest.
Yeah,
and I think
I will admit
part of that is the linear versus open world, though.
Yeah, like Dark Souls is, like, I guess you consider open area, because technically everything connects to everything.
Yep.
But
it's more linear
design. It basically directs you one way. Where Elden Ring, you want to go to Caelid at level 1, go right ahead. You want to get your ass
Have fun.
Go ahead.
You're asking.
Wow.
No, but shut up. But I'm just gonna leave my height off of my. Never mind.
Are you making another Tinder profile with my phone number?
Absolutely not, because you would have gotten a notification before I ever got to this point.
All right. Are you making a Bumble?
No, that's cringe.
Are you making a Christian Mingle?
That is even more cringe.
Are you making an OkCupid?
Nope.
An eHarmony?
You're not gonna get what I'm doing.
FarmersOnly.com?
It's not a dating profile.
Facebook dating?
Ew.
Anyways.
No, I'm not trying to match with a school employee when I'm in college, like some people we know. Although he didn't match with her, he just swiped on her, but
yeah, that was
funny.
Kind of funny. Ah, jeez, what? Oh, we got a trailer for Avowed, which Obsidian has done pretty good, especially on their reimaginings of Bethesda titles.
Yeah.
Granted, they've only done it once, but
yeah, with Fallout, very good.
Outer Worlds
Vegas
was fine.
One of my favorites.
I can't get back into it, but I think I mentioned that in the last episode.
Yeah, we talked about it.
KOTOR 2.
If not there, we talked about it in the tier lists.
Yeah, I think you're right. And KOTOR 2 is good. So Obsidian, that game could be pretty good. We got a new trailer for Fable, which I don't know if you saw the arguments online. People are like, "Yo, this isn't real." Like, Xbox was like, "No CG trailers," and there's Fable's trailer, and then the devs are like, "Thanks, man," because
thanks, bro.
It wasn't CG. The graphics were just that good.
It's true.
We got Flight Simulator 2024.
Don't forget the Dune add-on.
Oh boy.
Yeah, what was that just then? Oh boy.
Hey, do you know? Sponsored ad break. I'm kidding, not really. Do you have 32 other friends? Well, you better find some, because 33 Immortals is coming out.
Why? Where is that? I mean, I know it's because it's from, like, is it from mythology or their own story? Whichever it's based out of. That's why it's 33. Like, it pertains to the story, but, like, why?
That's just too many people.
Why not, like, even 13?
Well, that's just an unlucky number. Anyways.
Well, Star Wars had 2 of them next to it, and then how that turned out, so I guess that's fair.
Yeah, exactly.
But, in other news, Warhammer 10th edition came out since our last episode.
Yeah, I'll play Warhammer at some point.
Hey, within a month, maybe, but probably not. Yeah, I want to play. I haven't played at all yet. I've watched plenty of people play, and it's made me get back into the hobby, as you have noticed. I mean, literally was priming some terrain before I got on here. I don't know. It's simpler, easier to get into, more accessible for people. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've never actually played an actual game of Warhammer.
It's true. We've only played Kill Team and very house rule Kill Team.
Like, I 100% know for a fact that my Gene Stealers will get absolutely dicked on if I were to actually play competitively.
Actually, fun fact, your Gene Stealer cults are like S tier right now.
Okay, but like, I know the rules all of like none.
You don't need to. That's the best part.
But, frick. Well, actually, yeah, speaking of Warhammer, what do you think Henry Cavill will do with the series? Like, do you think he'll start like before the Horus Heresy, and then like the climax of the show will be the Horus Heresy, and then we'll get spin-offs?
Here's the thing. It's such a fucking massive universe. It's really hard to know whether, because I'm sure they have to work hand in hand with Games Workshop on it. I'm sure they have to.
Probably, yeah.
So I don't know if they're going. I mean, there's one of two things that's going to happen. They're either going to go either pre or right at the start of Horus Heresy, especially since they're doing the what is it? The game used to be called Epic. Now it's called like Imperialist Sector or whatever Sector Imperialis or something like that, with the miniature, and it's Horus Heresy based, so they might try to push that, or with this new edition, well, by the time it comes out, they might be in 11th, they might do a Tyranid and Space Marine going at it thing,
which Space
especially
Marines?
Depending on how the Ultramarines, those are the
well, yeah, those
GW jerks them off. Yeah. That being said,
I would like to see an orc show.
God, that'd be so fun. That'd be such a funny show. It'd be like a sitcom. Every episode would be completely random bullshit.
Exactly. And they have to do an episode with a purple orc. Like, one of the orcs just accidentally spilled purple paint on him.
Where'd he go?
They're just like, where'd he go? And
he's grumpy. Where'd he go?
He just does some dumb mischief, and then he like steps in water and it washes off, and then boom, he's there.
Exactly.
Boom. Amazon Games Workshop, give me my money.
Dude, what the hell? Write them the script right now. Yeah, I don't know. The problem is there's so much lore to go off of, and if they start anywhere but Horus, I feel like they're gonna be confused if people are like, "Oh, we gotta report back to Rogel Dorn." People are gonna be like, "What?"
Yeah, they need to establish things first to allow people who know nothing, which are most people.
Well, that's why I think we've talked about this. I think it'd be really cool if they went back and started from the Emperor finding all his children. And the first season is, an episode. Every episode is him going and finding one of his children. Personally, I just want to see the eating and drinking contest between him and Lehman Russ, between the Emperor and Lehman Russ.
Yeah,
should be awesome. And I mean, which if they do it like that, I think Cavill would probably. Here's the thing: I want Cavill to either be, if they go back then, I want him to either be the Emperor or Horus.
Yeah, I mean,
because he'd be a cool bad guy,
yeah.
But he'd probably gonna want to be the Emperor.
Just the amount of money they're gonna have to spend on CG and stuff like that. Because a lot of that stuff you can't. Well, even just like the Ultramarines Space Marines are tall as shit. They're like 10 feet tall.
Yeah, they're like. It's like 8 to 10 feet tall, some shit like that. It's crazy.
I mean, granted, it's a good thing that Amazon is the one that's publishing it, so they
Infinite
got
money.
they got some money to work with. But I really hope it's good. It'll probably come out. Jeez, I'd say probably 3-4 years. Honestly.
Yeah, which they'll be 11th edition by then.
Because Henry obviously like recently just finished The Witcher.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they're gonna have like a smooth transition. So I think like the last episode of season 3 that is gonna be the transition from Cavill to Hemsworth. And I don't know. I mean, he's reading the books. He's training a lot physically for the role. He's gonna read the books and be like, "Damn, this show is not like this."
Yeah.
Henry had a point.
And then they start all over again. No. I'll be honest. If it was me, I like right now, let's say I was 6'5" and offered the role. Even if it was written like shit, I'd probably do it. Because I'd be like, fuck it, I need to. I can't afford to say no.
Yeah, but like I guess Liam hasn't done a whole not as much as Chris.
No, he's the forgotten about one all the time.
But he has done a few things.
Nah, Cap, you lying.
Ah, dang, you right. For all of our Weeb viewers, since Jason can't cut me off.
All right, I'll go take a shit.
They just announced. I told Brandon about this earlier. They just announced a Suicide Squad. It's literally called Suicide Squad Isekai. The animation looks clean. I'm not gonna lie. It could be really dumb, but it also could be a lot of fun. Yeah. Basically, the only thing we saw in the trailer was Joker and Harley Quinn being transported to a fantasy world with dragons and knights and spells and shit. It's gonna be whack, to say the least.
Sounds like it.
We got the new 30-second trailer for Attack on Titan, the final season, Part 3, Part 2.
Bro, that shit came out when we were 13.
Yeah, it's 10 years old.
It's not done yet. What the fuck? End it!
They could have managed it a whole lot better. Like, they could have released... Because I saw this... I think it was Gigook. Or Garnt, whatever he's called. But he mentioned how, like, what the smarter route would have been would be, like, a 6-episode miniseries. Wrapping it up. That way you get people talking about it over 6 weeks and stuff like that, and then talk about... Because it's one of the biggest anime of all time. Mm-hmm. And the ending is something everybody's looking forward to. Well, both looking forward to and kind of sad about. But they dropped a 1-hour special. People talked about it for like 2-3 days, and then nobody talked about it again. And then they're going to drop another like 1.5 hour special, and then boom, show's over.
Yeah.
Like, I get you need to give your animators time because Mappa's worked like dogs. They animate everything.
It's been 16 years since any of them have seen their families.
Literally. I mean, hell, they just had Vinland Saga, which is peak. Vinland Saga Season 2 is one of the best seasons of anime I have ever watched.
So you keep saying.
And I have watched now like 172 different seasons of anime.
Do you remember what color grass is?
Purple.
That's about what I expected.
But yeah, it was real good. And now they have JJK Season 2 coming out this week. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be bussin'. They also had Hell's Paradise this past season. They're just animating so much, and it's kind of ridiculous to see. One called Helk, which
Bro, please God.
It's kind of like He-Man meets One Punch Man, to my understanding.
All right, so Zach and I have been talking about opening a business. In case this is the first you're hearing of it.
All right.
And
Yep. Somebody had to cut me off, I guess.
I had to, I had to keep him alive in spirit, and I wasn't saying anything, and I had no idea what you're talking about. And to be honest, was getting bored. But that happens when I talk about stuff too, so I get it. Yeah, we want to open a business.
Yeah.
So that's why we're trying to grow this. For the 3 of you that watch, we appreciate you. For the rest of you that watch like 30 seconds, fuck you! Because you're never going to see that anyway.
Yeah.
Watch, this is the one episode that gets like 6 views. It gets slandered. No, but hopefully, kind of the plan. We want to grow this stuff steadily so that we can up production value and things like that. And hopefully open up the store and start doing stuff associated with all this geeky shit we talk about. I don't want to give too much away because I don't want the one person that listens to this be Elon Musk and then he ninjas it and opens a franchise.
I could see him ninja.
Dude,
Elon Musk just ninjas fucking everything.
Elon Musk! Yeah, literally. I saw a really funny... OTK put out a hilarious tweet and it was like, this just in... Elon didn't get his message read by a streamer, so he's gonna buy Twitch and limit how many hours you can watch on Twitch a day.
I think I saw that exact tweet. That's cause I've seen memes
Probably.
where like dude was ready to play like Tears of the Kingdom, and then a message popped up. Oh, you've opened too many softwares today. You've reached your software limit of the day.
Dude, oh god, it could happen. That's the scary thing.
Like, even the fact that if you pay, there's still a limit
is insane.
Like, apparently the competitor, I don't remember what it's called. It's like Instagram's competitor for Twitter is coming out like July.
Instagram's
6th.
competitor for... Oh, it took me a second to digest what you were saying. I was very confused.
It's like Loop or something like that. I don't know
Loop?
what it's called.
I'm just kidding, I heard you. Dude, my dog just ripped it, and my god, I'm dying in here right now. Even with the fan on, I'm getting gassed.
Dude, speaking of gas, I saw a TikTok today of a guy talking about the trench gun in World War One.
God.
Shiz blew my mind. Like, I knew it was a shotgun, but I didn't
Well,
know...
it blew other people's minds, too.
I didn't know... What is it? What do you call it? It's like slam firing.
Yeah.
So, instead of, like, doing the cha-cha, boom, cha-cha, boom, it's cha-cha, boom, 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 because you just slam the next load in there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what they did.
Shit go crazy.
Yeah,
go stupid.
I saw us as monsters. Monster!
Well, maybe they shouldn't have been killing each other. I'm not going to say what I want to say. Anyway. Oops, sorry for the delay. G Fuel emailed me.
Is it the oops, sorry?
We wanted to provide you with an update regarding your recent G Fuel order. Our warehouse team is working hard to fulfill orders as soon as possible, but sometimes they need more time than usual to... Sir, I didn't get a BOGO, and this is talking about a BOGO.
It's also talking about pre-orders, since we pre-order it. And it's like, yeah, your shit's gonna release when the stuff releases. I'm like,
it's like, thank you.
I'm aware. Thanks.
That's how releases work. I know it's... Can you give me a release date, please? Instead of July.
For those who don't know, especially me, I bought it within like a minute of getting the email.
Yeah.
But the Attack on Titan G Fuel collector's box, which I'm excited. I totally don't have too much G Fuel.
I totally am not gonna potentially buy the Emiru OTK cup.
You seem like that. I will buy a waifu cup. Y'all can let me know in the comments which waifu cup I should buy.
This is the most tame one I have seen.
But I'll get one when I have my own place.
Oh, your parents are already disappointed in you enough, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I should. So, I got one recently, as Zach already knows. And when it came, I was like, okay, how do I drink out of this thing without my family knowing and or seeing it and wanting me to die? So I walked up to my mom and I was like, yo, so we're trying to secure some sponsorships. But some of these things, it's kind of hard to secure them if you don't already have their product, and so that they don't try to make you buy a bunch of it so you can promote it. So I bought a cup. And she's like, okay, like your G Fuel cups? I'm like, yeah, kinda.
But boobles.
But, and I showed her it, and I said, but it's got tits and ass on it. And she goes, tits and ass. And then Brody was standing right there, and she's like, "Oh shit, I didn't know you were right there." it was very funny. Thank you for I know you already heard that, but oh, hey,
and Brandon's getting a phone call.
Oh my God, it's G Fuel. They want to sponsor us,
dude. I did have a question about Gamers Hops.
You should start talking about something while I answer this call and tell them I can't talk.
Okay. Well, fuck. I don't know. Oh, Martell wants to make a lot of movies about their stuff, and a lot of their stuff is dumb and could not be translated to movies or shows. Like,
God damn it!
Like,
I nailed my elbow on the side of the desk. Sorry.
Oh. Anyways, if we were to do a Gamers Subs flavor, what would our flavor be? Good talk.
Gamer secretion. Secretions. Like Secretion City. It'll be a fat guy on it instead of an anime girl.
Just a really morbidly fat guy, and you're just drinking his juices.
Oh, and it has to be like a cola sweet tea infusion, so it's brown.
Just do we do to honor the South Park WoW guy, since we play a lot of WoW, at least right now.
Oh God.
And you just do like
Bro said at least right now. I have no other plan.
Gamer guy secretions or something like what you were saying, and it's just a guy at a computer.
Legends secretions of legends. There'd be probably so many licensing problems with the WoW. Well, the real WoW guy died. R.I.P. As we know, what's that? It's been a couple years now, hasn't it?
It's been like a year. He died.
Only a year?
Yeah. But
however, Emiru Cup is modest, and I kind of want to buy it because I fucking love that org.
It is.
They need to make an Asmongold one. I'd buy the shit out of like Asmon with the armor and like the sword up on his shoulder. I'd buy that shit.
Speaking of it, like the person I get him confused with a lot, Moist. I didn't realize Mans is fucking shredded.
Dude, yeah, the video when he's like, and then I do a simple flex. Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw the only reason you're talking about that where he's like, people don't realize that. I mean, I'm on a 5.6 frame. That video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So about a month ago, I saw who was talking about it. It was during the whole him and Sneeko bullshit.
Oh yeah.
And someone was talking about it, and he's like, yeah, Sneeko's like was threatening him, and I don't think he realizes how much of a unit Charlie really is. And he had somehow a shirtless photo of Charlie lifting, and he was just fucking yoked, like he was mid curl, and he's just shredded. And I'm just like, bruh, I'm scared. Like bro's 5'6", but still, so is Jason. That's all. That's just an interesting perspective. Jason's the same size as Moist Critical.
And both turn us on.
Okay. Well.
I guess we'll end there.
I guess.
Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all look at
I'm gonna go put a hose from the exhaust into my car in the garage. I'll see you later.
Oh, dude, nice. Got room for another?
Not you.
Damn.
Secretions will mask the gas.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm saving you.
Fuck away from me. Can't even kill myself in peace.
Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you check out our streams. Brendan might be changing his tag at some point. Who fucking knows?
Probably not.
And
who knows? Hit us with those subscribe, bro. Subscribe with notifications
subscribe. On. I'll do the thing. I figured out how to do the thing where there's like a little click, and you have like you hear the click, and it's like
it's
subscribe.
only been 2 years.
Hey man, I'm doing my best. All right.
I know you're doing a great job. I'm proud of you. You're a good boy.
Oh, thanks. Okay,
Oh,
bye-bye.